Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make buttercream icing. I've already made up some cupcakes here and they're ready to frost, and so I'm just going to get busy and show you how to do that. We'll decorate them for Easter and they're going to be so cute and so delicious. I used a Duncan Hines Butter Golden cake mix to make the cupcakes. And I doctored it up a little bit, and I'll make a video showing you exactly how I doctor up my cake mix, because you can't tell any difference in a homemade cake and a doctored up cake mix sometimes. So it's easier and it's delicious. And also my recipe is in my cookbook. If you don't have it and you want to order it, then feel free to order that. We'll have the link available for you. So let's get busy and let's make up our buttercream icing, and then we'll make these cute Easter cupcakes. To make our buttercream frosting, we're starting out with 1 stick of salted butter, and that has come to room temperature. I'm using 4 ounces of high ratio shortening. Now, I have a little scale in my kitchen, and I've weighed this. High ratio shortening is a shortening that professional bakers use. You could use Crisco if you wanted to, but the high ratio shortening does not have any greasy taste at all. It allows your frosting to be soft and delicious. So we're just starting out to mix our butter and our shortening. Next, we're going to start adding our powdered sugar. I've sifted 4 cups of powdered sugar. I'm just going to put that in there. Start putting it in there, and I'm mixing it on a medium speed. I have a little over 1/4 of a cup of milk, but I may not use all of it. We'll add it as we need it. So we'll just continue to add our sugar. This is a delicious frosting. You can use it on wedding cakes, you can use it on birthday cakes, on cupcakes, and this is the frosting that I used when I made Jamie Claire's wedding cake. A dear friend shared with me how to do that, the ingredients to use, and it just turned out so well. Next, I'm going to add vanilla. Now I'm using, and I have it labeled Miss Mertz, I know that, but I'm using clear vanilla. This is Christanella, and I'm using a teaspoon and a half in this amount that I'm making. Now you can double, triple, and make as much icing as you want to, as you need. So that's a teaspoon and a half of clear vanilla. Now I'm going to also use butter flavoring, butter vanilla, and I got this at Miss Mertz as well. And I'm going to use, again, a teaspoon and a half of that. I think that was a little more, so I'll try to do a little less on this 4th. I can see that it's getting so creamy. Now, this is going to surprise you. I'm using 1/4 teaspoon of popcorn salt, and this is the brand that I am using. I purchased this off of Amazon, so you can order that or find it at your local grocery store. 1/4 teaspoon of popcorn salt. Just sprinkle that in. Now I'm going to stop it and raise it up and rake it down on the sides. You can probably already see how creamy this is. You'll want to taste this for sweetness and for texture. I try not to taste on my videos. I know that I just don't like to do that. I like to just move along and make it and let you taste for your own desired seasoning. So now I'm just going to continue mixing that. I think I will add just a tiny bit more milk, not much, it doesn't need much. And we're just going to let that mix. So I'm going to let this continue to mix for just a couple of minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll start frosting and decorating our cupcakes. Okay, we're ready to put the icing on our cupcakes, and I'm using a plastic disposable bag. I put our icing in that, and I had a little bit left over, so if we need it, we'll have it. But what I like to do is to just squeeze a little bit out and kind of get it started. So I did that on a paper towel over here. So I'm just going to start here. Now this is not decorating, so don't think that Joyce doesn't know how to decorate, although I don't. But I'm just putting the icing right now on the cupcakes. So we'll go ahead and do this as quickly as possible because the next step is really, really cute. So we're just spreading or putting our icing on our cupcakes. And again, this icing is so soft. It's so wonderful, so delicious. And I used it on Jamie Claire's wedding cake, and it was a big hit. So here we go. We're just almost there. We had a dozen of these cupcakes, and I actually had 6 more. So my cake mix made 18 cupcakes. So you know what I'll get to do. Doug and I will get in the car, and we will go deliver Easter cupcakes to some of our friends this afternoon, and they have got one big treat waiting for them. Now I'm going to set this aside for the moment, and I'm going to bring a bowl over. Now I'm going to slip on a glove, and I'm just going to put on one glove, and I think that's all that I will need. If I need another one, I'll slip it on. But I have some coconut, just coconut flakes right here, and I hope that I can open this. I had already opened it, but I'm just going to get my scissors to make it quick and easy. These gloves don't allow me to use my hands like I like to. So I'm just going to put some coconut. I don't know how much we'll need. Why don't I just go ahead and put it all? I'll put it all. Because I've got 18. I'm going to show you 12, but I've got 18. So now I'm going to use my hands. I have some green food coloring. This comes in a little tube. And I'm just going to squirt it in there, and I'm just going to start mixing. And I'm going to mix and mix and keep squirting. Now you could use a fork or you could use a spoon, but with my gloves, I just find that it's so much easier to mix this up using my gloves and my hands. So that's what I'm doing. And you can put as much as you want to just get it to the color that you want. I like a rich green color, and I think we're just about there. You can also, if you want to, you could put just a little bit of water. I think we'll just put a little bit of water, maybe a couple of teaspoons. We don't want our coconut wet to go on our cupcakes and on our icing, but it does help it to mix the food coloring in if you put just a little bit of water. So that's looking good. And I'm going to keep this glove on Let me wipe that off right there because I'm going to be using my hands to decorate the cupcakes. Okay, so you think that's pretty well mixed? I think that it is. You might see some that I missed. Okay, so now we're going to bring our cupcakes back over. Just like that. And we're going to put some coconut on top of each one. And I know that I'm just getting it on the, or it's falling off, but that's okay. We'll clean that up. I just want to show you how to do this, and I try to do it as quickly as I can. I guess I could be a little bit tidier with this. Do you see where I'm going with this? Isn't that cute already? It looks kind of like a little Easter basket. Oh my goodness, look at that. Someone suggested that, I may have already told you this, but one of our followers said that for my next cookbook, which may or may not ever happen, that I should title my cookbook, Yum, Look at That. So that must be a saying that I have. Okay, so now I'm going to take my glove off, and I have some jelly beans here. Yes, I do. I have some jelly beans, and I'm just going to put some. That little green one didn't show up too good, did it? Because it's on green. So I'm just going to put 3 or 4 little jelly beans. Whoops. The jelly beans are running away here. Come on now, stay with me. Here we go. I'm doing this just as fast as I possibly can because I want it to be pretty. I want you to get the idea of how to do this because it's so much fun to do, and it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. It can be just, sometimes I think, and I think you'll agree with me on this, I think sometimes that I try to be too perfect, and I'm admitting that in front of my children. And honest to goodness, if you just kind of let it fall where it will, sometimes it's better that way than just trying to always have it perfect, because we're all human. We all do things differently. We are all blessed with different talents, and so I'm going to work on that. I am going to work on that and see if I can get the job done without trying to be so perfect in doing it. So now you've heard my confession for the day. Okay, we're almost finished. Look at this. It's looking so pretty. The purple really stands out, doesn't it? All done. Ta-da! Look at that. Oh my goodness. I hope you can see this. That really is pretty, and it's going to be delicious too. There you go, friends. We have 12 festive Easter cupcakes frosted with buttercream frosting. Thank you for joining me today. I have had fun. I hope that you have too, and I hope that you will come up with something like this for your family to enjoy during the Easter holidays. I'll see you again really, really soon.